We're back with Oprah and the real reason she came to the broadcast this morning.
Yes, the real reason.
Her highly anticipated book club selection only on CBS This Morning. Oprah, drum roll, please.
It is American Dirt, American Dirt, American Dirt by Jeanine Cummins.
Yes.
I love it so much.
Why?
Well, first of all,
Hi, Jeanine Cummins.
Hi, Jeanine Cummins, who is here as well.
From the very first sentence, one of the very first bullets comes in through the open window above the toilet where Luca is standing. I was in from the very first sentence.
We should say this book is receiving critical acclaim for its powerful portrayal of a migrant's journey across the border to the U.S. It focuses on the story of Lydia, a mother who escapes from Mexico with her son after surviving a brutal attack by a drug cartel. Jeanine Cummins is also with us. Welcome. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Lucas, her son.
Lucas, her son, yes. He's
Only
8.
8 years old.
Mm-hmm.
What was the moment like when you got a phone call from Oprah for this?
Oh, best moment of my life. It's the four words every writer dreams of hearing. Jeanine, it's Oprah Winfrey. And I was very jet lagged. I had just gotten off a plane from the UK, and I think I said very early in the conversation, this is not Oprah Winfrey right now. And she said, yes, it is. It's Oprah.
Did she do that? She did do that?
Yes, and it was like, oh my God, this is real.
You do that to people on the phone.
I forgot I did that. I was just like,
amazing.
I used to say, we'll be right back, so that you know that, you've heard that.
It's Oprah.
It's Oprah.
But Jeanine, this is so fascinating to me about the book. Because already you have a little bit of haterade against you. People are drinking it about you. And you said even you were first worried that you had no business writing this book. You felt compelled, yet unqualified. Right. Why?
Yeah, well,
Because it's a migrant story.
It is a migrant story.
Involving Mexico.
Mm-hmm. I always knew that I wanted to write about immigration. I was interested in that topic, and I resisted for a very long time telling the story from a migrant's point of view because I was worried that I didn't know enough, that my privilege would make me blind to certain truths.
What convinced you that you could write it?
I mean, look, I felt very compelled, and it was 5 years of research and 2 failed drafts that convinced me that I needed to go into Lydia's point of view. And there was a point very early on in that research where I was speaking with a very generous scholar, a woman who was chair of the Chicano Studies Department at San Diego State University at the time, and she said to me, I expressed my concerns about this, and she said, Jeanine, we need every voice we can get telling this story.
What touched you, Oprah, about this?
What touched me
in addition to the writing?
First of all, the language is the first thing that pulls me in any story. And then what touched me is, by the end of the story, not even by the end, I immediately was drawn into the story and their desire to get to the United States. And every night on the news, I think you hear so many stories, you hear so many migrant stories, because I watch Norah O'Donnell every evening. You see the stories at the border. I thought this humanized that migration process in a way that nothing else I had ever felt or seen had. And I agree with you. This is one story, and I'm saying let everybody else tell your story, but this story really changed me and changed the way I see what it means to be an immigrant trying to come to this country.
I love hearing that.
And you started focusing on it before it was even before it was in the zeitgeist, this conversation about the migrants and the border wall.
Yeah, 2013 I started writing, I started researching, and I went to the borderlands. I spent time on both sides of the border. I went to Casas de Migrante. I visited migrant shelters. I volunteered at a desayunador, which is a soup kitchen in Mexico.
What was the most powerful part of all of that for you?
I think, I met so many migrants and listening to their stories, and also the people who are doing the work to support migrants and put themselves bodily in harm's way to be a protection for people who are so vulnerable, seeing the enormous amounts of hope and real courage, like what actual bravery looks like, made me...
So, guys, we're going to go to the border to do the book club and film it for Apple TV+.
Oh, wow.
That's where we're going to do
To the actual location?
Yes, we are.
Because you say all the places are real. You're going to go there?
Yeah, we're going to go. We're going to go where people cross over to the border, and we're going to film there for Apple TV+.
Who gets to go?
A book like this and fiction in general.
We got to...
Oprah, tell me, who gets to go?
People who are writing to at Oprah's book club want to come.
Oprah, Jeanine Cummins, thank you so much for being with us. American Dirt now on sale now, and you can read an excerpt on Oprah's new book selection on our website, cbsthismorning.com.